Hello, my name is David Kineski. Today we're going to do another short video in our series on how to make 20K per month in 90 days. Yesterday we went through and role played our script that we use every day when we're dialing. So with Family First Life, we typically dial on Mondays and Thursdays to set our appointments. For Monday, we dial Monday for Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we dial Thursday to set appointments for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So yesterday we went through the script and role played it. So you've got that video. The second part of that is doing the rebuttals. So when somebody rebuttals us on the phone, we need to have a comeback that's conversational so that we don't get distracted. So for example, when I first started dialing the phones, I would dial 6 to 8 hours on a Monday and be lucky if I set 4 appointments. But as time went on, as I get better at the script, as I get better at the rebuttals, all of a sudden everything clicked and I went from getting 4 appointments a day to getting 10 to 12 appointments every time I would dial. So as you get better at this, your appointments will increase. You'll get more appointments every time you dial. So that's kind of where your focus is. You want to get really good at the scripts, really good at the rebuttals, and then it'll all kind of come together for you. So today we're going to role play 2 different rebuttals. So Cindy, are you out there? You with me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what I want to do is role play the first rebuttal. You said it was your most common rebuttal that we spoke earlier. So we'll go ahead and start with that one. So go ahead when you're ready.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, David.
Yes.
Hey, this is Cynthia with the Senior Benefits Office here in Volusia County. I'm just getting back to you about the information you'd requested regarding the new state-regulated final expense programs. So the purpose of my call is just to verify some of your information.
It looks like what is this again?
This is in regards to your request for the new state-regulated final expense programs. It's designed to pay off your final expenses and burial costs up to $35,000. Now, we actually have a field underwriter dispatched out in your area for the next couple of days, dropping this information off to about 10 other families. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get it to you. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that actually does sound fair. All right, awesome job. I love the way you're even keel. You're speaking strongly, but you're not rushing it. I can tell you've done a lot of phone calls. That's amazing. Good job. The second one we want to go over today is when they say, I already have it taken care of. I've already got insurance. A lot of times you'll get this rebuttal. It's just kind of a natural response. So people, when you call, they think you're a telemarketer. They don't realize that you're actually calling them back and getting them information that they requested. So guys, with Family First Life, every lead we call, every lead we get is somebody that's actually requested help from us. They've actually requested that we give them a call back and get this information out to them. So a lot of times when they're saying I've already taken care of, it's really just not even a rebuttal. They're just trying to get you off the phone. But in the cases when it is a rebuttal, we're going to kind of role play that right now, where maybe that person's already had it taken care of in the last 6 months to a year. So Cynthia, whenever you're ready, we'll go and start again.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, David.
Yes.
Hey, this is Cynthia with the Senior Benefits Office here in Volusia County. I'm just getting back to you about the information you had requested regarding the new state-regulated final expense programs. So the purpose of my call is just to verify.
Actually, I've already got that taken care of.
Okay, that's fine. That's the purpose of my call. I'm sure you're tired of getting these phone calls. I just need to take a couple of notes here and I'll get you removed from the system, and that way you won't be getting these calls anymore. So how long have you had your policy?
About 6 months.
Okay, and how much coverage is that for?
It's for $20,000.
Okay, now did you buy that online or over the phone, or did someone come out to your home?
I bought it over the phone.
Okay, now how much are you paying a month?
I'm paying $165 a month.
Ooh, that sounds really high. Okay, I actually have a field underwriter out in your area all day tomorrow, seeing about 10 other families. Why don't you let me have him drop by in between appointments for about 5 minutes to look at your policy to see if he can save you some money?
He's going to be here anyway?
He's going to already be in your area, yes.
Yeah, he can drop by. That's fine.
Okay, perfect.
I will go ahead and stop there. Awesome job. So why I wanted to go over this particular objection today is in the last 30 days, I've actually been to 3 different homes. One lady had, so what happens in this industry is there's a lot of agents out there that either are captive agents where they only have a couple of products they can sell, or maybe they just don't know what they're doing and they just really don't understand insurance, or they just don't have the experience to do a good job. So I'm gonna give you a couple of quick stories. I had a lady that had a policy. She was paying $165 a month for $15,000 of coverage. I was able to get her the same amount of coverage, $15,000 of coverage for $85 a month. So I was able to get her the same coverage for half the money. Now, she had bought it over the phone, so she was probably paying, the policy she had was a guarantee issue product. So it had, she didn't have any coverage for the first 2 years. And it's just anytime you have a guarantee issue product, you're paying the same as a sick person. This lady was very, very healthy. She wasn't on any medications at all. So why should she be paying the same as someone that just had cancer or just got out of the hospital, or maybe there's a smoker? She shouldn't. And that's what happens when people are buying over the phone, is they're a lot of times paying too much, and we can really do a service and help save them money. So this lady absolutely loved me. As a matter of fact, we ended up increasing her coverage. So she ended up getting $20,000 of coverage for $111 a month. I still was able to save her $55 a month, and she got $5,000 more coverage. So she was very, very happy. Another client I went to, same scenario, got to his house, went through and showed him what I recommended. And he kind of said, hey, I've already got more coverage than that for less money. I don't know, what you got here. So I said, sir, go ahead and grab your policy. Let's take a look at it. He brought out his policy, and he had an old term policy that he got when he was 51 years old. And it already had doubled in price 2 times. So he remembered getting it for $47 a month, but it had already doubled. So he was now paying $111 a month, and it was getting ready to go up to $185 a month 6 months from now. So in July of 2022, he was going to be at $185 a month. And so, and then by the time he was 85, the policy it was almost doubling every 5 years. By the time he was 85, he was going to be paying $650 a month. And oh, by the way, that policy ended when he was 85. So not only could he not afford to paying $650 a month, but his family had a very long history. So his mother was 91, his father was 94. They were both still alive. So I explained to him, I said, look, you understand that there's a good chance that you're going to live into your 90s, and the policy you have here ends when you're 85. I was able to get him a policy that was less money, that was locked in, guaranteed, would never go up in price. And he really liked it. Not only did it never go up in price, but it was going to stay with him until he was 121. It was a whole life policy rather than a term policy that never increased in price, that was going to be there when he needed it, and it saved him money. It was much less money than what he originally had. So this gentleman really loved the fact that I was able to come out there and help him. And guys, if you'll sit there and just keep your ears open, and as you're talking to people on the phone, so many people have insurance they're paying too much for, and we can really help them get in a better position. One other thing that I do a lot, you'll see option 2 here. Oftentimes when people already have a policy, they bought it over the phone from somebody over the phone. And I use this all the time. So when they say, yeah, I already have a policy, I'll say, hey, no problem. Did someone come out to your house to do that? Or did you do it in person, or did you do it over the phone? And a lot of times they're like, oh, I got it over the phone. As soon as they say that, I'm going to say, well, just so you know, a lot of times when people are doing this stuff over the phone, it's what's called graded, meaning there's a 2-year waiting period. Is there any reason that you would be a high risk plan? Is there any reason you'd be on a high risk plan? And a lot of times, they're in great health, they're non-smokers. So again, I just point out, why are you paying for a high risk plan when you're so healthy? We need to get you coverage that's based on your health. You don't want to be paying the same as a sick person. And by the time I explain that to them, I show them what we're able to do. A lot of times they're willing to do business with us. So guys, that's all I wanted to share today. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video.